This is the self-healing mat and cutting ruler. I'm gonna follow Anna to where we're going, over to here. Okay,
sorry,
so
I ran away from you.
That's all right, I know, sometimes, people do that sometimes. Anyway, this is also a customer pick. In fact, it's 7 out of 9 perfect 5-star reviews. We marked the price down to $44.95. If you're looking for precision cuts, clean and safe cuts every single time, your blade stays sharp, there's better control, better results. You have that patented hands-free blade changing system, which you're gonna show everybody, and the self-healing mat. So this is not gonna dull your blades. Everything stays sharp. Am I saying something wrong?
No, I'm just waiting.
You waiting for me to shut up?
No, I'm not. I just think, you know, I'm just really proud to be able to tell you about the other things that Cricut makes, and they have the best tools in the craft business. This is the TrueControl knife with this comfort grip. It has a surgical steel blade that does have a locking system, a locking mechanism. You do push this, and to change the blade, you don't have to touch it. It has an entire system of hands-free touching of changing the blade. But it is also coming. I have the beautiful lilac knife. You also are getting this ruler. Okay, so we're 19-inch rubber banded bottom, metal edge ruler, which means that when you put it down, you see I'm trying to push it on the mat. It's not going to move, and that's another safety feature for this experience. Now this is the self-healing cutting mat in the lilac, and so you can match your Cricut maker. It has a traditional cutting grid on the back, so 18 by 24 in that. You know, I think that this is what we know and love about self-healing mats with all the grid. But for me, one of the things I use in my studio, my design studio, and in our video studio is the decorative side. Because when you're cutting a material like, say, burlap, right? You need it to stay, right? So I'm gonna take my hands and put pressure on the back side of the ruler, meaning that you see my fingers aren't touching where I'm gonna cut. And as a left-handed person, it's really important that you protect your cut because it's not as natural, you know, I think for some people. Surgical steel there, right? This is burlap, it's a nice thick material, and I can just one cut right after the next get that precise.
Wow.
But if I wanted to take this and cut, you know, a curve, then that's something I can do as well. So if you're quilting and you use a regular rotary cutter, you need this kind of square footage.
Yeah, and it's a big space.
It is. Now they're colors. So we have the lilac to match your Cricut maker. We have the mint to match your maker. Look at this. Ruler, knife,
everything
and
matches.
mat. Oh, it's so pretty. And then we have the rose.
There's rose.
And the rose has roses on it.
Yep,
and then we have the blue.
And then we have blue. Now this is $75 at retail. If you buy it here with us, it's only $44.95. Almost every review is perfect 5-star review. So the mat itself would be $34.99. It's $24.99 for the cutting ruler, and the knife is $15. So it's altogether it's $75. Why not buy them all as one year and get it for $44.95. They even put it on FlexPay for $11.24. Remember, $5 to ship everything. So the mat in itself is what it helps to keep the knife sharp, obviously, because I can see it's not abrasive, it's soft. Right,
it's soft. And self-healing means that when I make this diagonal cut, I'm not gonna see it in the mat. And so now I'm using just a piece of translucent vellum. So easy to get that to cut without really thinking about it. So I always love to say that if I was stranded on a desert island and could only have, you know, a few craft tools. Right. This is what I would choose.
This would be one of the ones.
And I kid you not, I was interviewed like, I don't know, 15 years ago on that subject, and I was like, oh, my craft knife. Well, my craft knife, until the TrueControl knife, was a standard issue craft knife. And when you're gripping it and you're cutting very intricate things, which I like to do, one of the things is that the grip would hurt your fingers, right? You would, especially if you hold on to it too tightly.
It's like when you hold a pencil like that and it's too thin.
Right.
And it's, yeah.
And the idea with any knife is that you always cut towards yourself, and meaning that, and you hold it like a pencil and you draw with the knife. You don't do this, okay?
Right.
You don't grip it. That's called the death grip, right? You see how I'm just
like you're
drawing with
writing.
the knife. Yes,
Yeah.
hold it, and then use the pressure with your pointer finger so that it will cut that, you know, something as great as foam core.
Yeah.
And that I did do it twice just because I, you know, want to make sure that it's going to cut through.
By the way, if they want lilac, there's only 70 left. So these are going to sell out really quickly. I am so impressed with this ruler.
Isn't it fantastic?
This is, I mean, the fact it doesn't, I mean, look, it doesn't move. It latches right onto that.
It does.
Great.
And so one of the things when you're working with the Cricut Maker, you're going to start thinking about, wow, I've got all these materials, like this is glitter iron-on,
Yeah.
and I want to cut, you know, I want to cut someone's name. Well, you don't need the whole sheet. You want to, you know, quickly use your TrueControl knife to actually just cut through it, and then put this on the mat and cut it completely. So I'm going to show you one more thing, and that is, this is the locking system. So right now I'm gonna push this and the blade is staying still.
Mm-hmm.
You turn it and watch, ready? The blade's leaving.
It pops out.
Yes.
And then and remember with the mechanism for reloading a blade, there's no danger to fingers or anything like that because
Right.
it's almost like when you're clicking in a razor that you shave with.
Oh, very
Yeah, 'cause
nice. I
those,
don't do that, but
yeah.
you're right.
Yeah, well, you have to push the thing in and then pull the blade out so that otherwise you'd be cutting your little fingers.
Right,
So
right.
You're protected.
And you are completely protected.
Yeah.
And you're getting the 5 blades that you can change. And these are going to last a lot longer than those standard blades just because of the engineering behind this
Yeah,
steel.
so a blade and then you get the extra 5 to go along. So you've got some
Yeah.
for tons and tons of projects.
So when you start over, you're thinking about having the ruler, the TrueControl knife in the color of your choice, and an 18 by 24 self-healing cutting mat. And we're talking about the ability to protect your dining room table or your kitchen counter, wherever you craft. You can now do that in 4 colors. So then matching your machine. So we go from lilac to mint to rose.
Lilac is almost sold out, by the way.
Rose.
And then finally, we have the blue over here.
Yeah.
If you, just to give you a quick idea of the dimensions, so about 18 by 24, so it gives you an idea. We've been talking about how much space, but there's ample space for anybody to do their projects on.
Yeah, well, and traditionally these are much smaller.
Yeah.
And I think that's what's great about having that big a space. It's gonna protect all those precious surfaces that we craft on.
3 dozen left in lilac if you would like that. I have a few more available in the other colors if you would like to pick them up. It's exclusive here again. It's only $44.95. That's about $30 off the retail price. Buy it in a package. It's the smart thing to do, and you'll have all these wonderful tools to go along with all your other projects. It is always such a wonderful pleasure to see you.
You too.
Rest up. You have another presentation in a couple of hours.
Right, I'm back at 10 o'clock.
So we're going to see you back then. Thank you so much, Miss Anna Griffin.
You're welcome.
Hey, I wanted to remind everybody that today's special, hundreds of you in the ordering process right now.